103. Today, we're going to teach you how to use... Welcome to Circuits 103. Today, we're going to teach you how to use the text tool with some other circuits to make a button basher game, where you can click the button multiple times, any number goes up. Alright, let's get started. Hi, alright, let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is take out your Maker Pen. Then, open your Tools menu and select Palette. Select the search bar and look up Variable. Find Int Variable and spawn it next to the button chip. Click Next when you're ready. Hi, alright, let's get started. Variables work in a way where if one variable has the same name as another, they will share the same data. So for example, if I have another one named Int Variable, it'll share the same data without being connected. For this reason, we're going to go back to our Tools menu and select the Configure tool. Configure our variable chip and rename it to counter. For this example, we're going to keep it synced. So make sure to check the synced checkbox. Click Next when you're ready. Variables work in a way where if one variable has the same name as another, they will share the same data. So for example, if I have another one named Int Variable, it'll share the same data without being... Click Next when you're ready. Next, we want to be able to add on to it. So open your Maker Pen menu again and select Palette. Instead, we'll search for the Add chip. So simply type Add and select the Add chip. Let's spawn it underneath. Click Next when you're ready. Next, we're going to open our Maker Pen menu again and select the Tools menu. Select the Connect tool, and we're going to connect the sum of our addition to the input of our variable or integer, and the first value to add to the result. So it should look like an X. When that's done, we're going to select by simply clicking once with the wire tool on the second value here, which will open the Configure menu. And we'll simply click the plus to make this value 1. Click Next when you're ready. Next, we'll connect the pressed execution output from our button to the execution input of our variable. This makes it so every time we'll click the button, the counter variable will increase by 1. Now, we want this to show up on the text output. And the text only accepts the string type. So, how do we go about turning our integer into a string? Lucky for us, there's a very good way to do it. Let's open our Tools menu and select Palette. And in the search bar, type toString. Let's spawn that. Click Next when you're ready. Next, let's open our Maker Pen menu, go to Tools, and select the Connect tool. Let's connect the value component, or the value input of our toString, to our variable. Now, if we hover over the result, we'll see it is the same as our variable, but now in the string format. Click Next when you're ready. Text tools are awesome, because you can either choose to configure them to whatever text you want by using the Configure tool and keep that text permanent. So I will type text example, and now this became text example. Or you can modify the text with circuits, which is what we're about to do. So to do this, we're going to use the tool menu. For me, I'm going to use the move tool to move my text board in position. And what we want to do is use the connect tool to connect the toString result to the text input and the set text input to the counter output. Click next when you're ready. But we're not done yet. We're going to add a nice little sound effect to the mix as well. So to do this, open your palette again, or your tools menu, select palette, and let's search for SFX. Let's spawn the SFX on top of the button. Click next when you're ready. Next, let's open our MakerPen menu and select Tools, then Configure. And let's configure our SFX. Let's make sure it uses 3D audio, and let's change the sound. Let's make the sound collectible. And tick the interrupt current sound option. Interrupt current sound makes it so the sound effect will not wait until it's done playing to play another one. It'll play it and interrupt the current one if it has to. Click next when you're ready. Next, we'll go back to our tools menu and use the move tool and move the SFX chip right after our button. From there, we're going to open our tools menu again and use the connect tool. And we're going to connect the set text execution output of our text to the play execution input of our sound effect. Click next when you're ready. And there we have it. We made a working button basher minigame using the power of the button, the text tool, the sound effect chips, and variables. Now all you have to do is hit the button. And there we have it. Thank you for taking part of the circuit course. We hope you enjoyed it.